sila ang team na pinaka-inabangan ng madami. Natapos ang kampanya nila last conference na hindi gaanong ka-ideal, pero natapos siya in a way na parang marami ang nagsabi na, okay, itong team na to, despite them choking in the quarterfinals, may future tong team na to. And ang Converge Fiber Xers, for the past couple of years, they've been building and building and building their team to a point na to some extent kaya na nilang sumabay sa mga malalaking teams like San Miguel, Ginebra, Token Tex, pero parang hindi naging enough and kinailangan nila ng isa pang step para makarating doon. So yun yung ginawa nila this off-season. They've added guys like Mikey Williams, pinapirma nila ng kontrata. They've added Jonel Policarpio to add wing depth kasi it seemed like pagbalik ni Mikey Williams magiging irrelevant to have 4 ball dominant guards with Winston, Williams, Stockton, then Juan Gomez de Leaño. So they added Jonel Policarpio para yung posisyon ni Kevin Racal gawin nilang 6'5", gawin nilang mas athletic and mas capable scorer. So kumbaga upgrade. And then they have added Calvin Abueva as well. Another upgrade sa wing position kasi ang naging problema nila last conference ay yung depth. After nung 5 nila na talented, pagdating sa bench, outside of Archie Concepcion, yung mga ibang Pampanga players, parang hindi ganong enough to really compete. Hindi ganong enough para makasabay against a team like Ginebra last conference. So they've added guys, veteran guys like Calvin Abueva, Mikey Williams, para mas meron silang depth at hindi lang sila 5. And isama mo pa doon, they've added an NBA level talent import kay Kyler Kelly na performance-wise, marami nagsasabi na parang kulang si Kelly. Pero in my own opinion, yung ina-add kasi ni Kelly, stability. Hindi kailangan ng Converge ng import na i-score ng 30 points kasi lalong maguguluhan. At lalong mas mahihirapan sila to manage everyone's egos and, i-spread out yung possessions all throughout the team. Pero anyway, marami na nagsasabi na Converge, totoo naman, objectively speaking, 0-2 sila. And marami nagsasabi na baka overhyped and baka hindi pa rin enough ang meron sa Converge to really compete. And para i-acknowledge ko yung concerns ng mga tao, yes, may mga bagay na could be better. Or siguro, ito yung mga bagay na nagsisimulang maging red flags sa team na to. So I will list down a few of those and then i-share ko yung opinion ko in the end at kung ano sa tingin ko yung nangyayari dito and kung ano ang dapat i-expect moving forward. So first of all, parang masyadong maraming bosses sa coaching staff. I think there may be too many cooks in the kitchen. Kapag nanonood ako, minsan kasi ang coach, si Delta. Minsan naman, si Franco nagdo-drawing ng plays. And then minsan naman, si Coach Raiko pupunta dun sa harap ng timeout. Siya yung magsasalita for ilang seconds, like maybe 20 seconds, marami siyang ibig sasabihin. And then babalik ulit kay Franco magdo-drawing, tapos may sasabihin ulit si Coach Delta. Parang, okay, I'm all for collaboration, but I think they need to have a vocal leader sa coaching staff. Yung talagang, kumbaga siya yung ending voice, na parang, siya yung, pag siya yung nagsalita, siya yung kumbaga, siya yung head coach. Kasi pwede naman mag-input. Kung nga sa NBA, ginagawa naman niya na may offensive coordinator. Minsan, kung nga sa Orlando, hindi naman si Jamal Mosley minsan yung nagda-drawing ng out of timeout. Si Joe Prunty yun kasi mas magaling siya doon. Pero ang final say pa rin, nasa head coach. So yun yung gusto kong makita sana sa Converge na they have a very solid person na siya yung final say or final voice. Siya yung leader. Siya yung head coach. And again, I'm all for collaboration. Gets ko kung bakit kailangan maging kumbaga Avengers. Pero ayun na nga kasi pag meron kang isang tao lang na head at pakikinggan ng iba, mas cohesive and mas madaling mag-change course, kumanan or kumaliwa within the game or between games. And sana, 'di ba, I hope na yung vocal leader na yon is equipped and capable to run the team by his own. Hindi naman sa by his own, pero 'di ba, meron siya nung equipped siya the proper knowledge to compete against coaches like Alejo Austria, Coach Tim Cone, Chot Reyes. Pero anyway, ang second na point or red flag, they have little to no chemistry. The first 2 games na Converge, they've only assisted 44 of their 81 made field goals. Kalahati lang yun, or halos kalahati. Kumbaga sa 9 teams na nakapaglaro so far as of recording this, ang Converge ay 5th lang in terms of assist, which is kind of ironic if you ask me, kasi itong team na to supposedly dapat isa yan sa mga better playmaking team sa team or sa liga, kasi they have 3 dynamic guards who can playmake. Alex Stockton, proven combo guard. Mikey Williams, champion, proven veteran playmaker. And then Juan Gomez de Leaño, a very dynamic young playmaking guard. So kumbaga dapat, and then they have quality front court as well. They have Kyler Kelly, Justin Balazar, and Justin Arana na pwedeng pasahan ng mga gwardiya na yon. Pero halos 50% of their field goals assisted. Medyo mababa yon for a team constructed like this, like Converge. And again, sa 9 teams na naglaro, pang 5 lang sila. But they're supposed to be one of the better playmaking teams sa liga. Pero as of right now, as of 2 games, and again, medyo overreacting. Pero again, ina-acknowledge ko lang yung concerns ng mga tao. Kasi kung lahat aantayin natin mag 5 games para wala tayong pag-uusapan, di ba? Walang magsasalita or walang converse about basketball or PBA kasi small sample size. So we have to talk about this. Pero we also have to acknowledge na 2 games pa lang naman. So maybe along the way aangat pa yung numbers na yan pag meron na silang chemistry. Pero that's the point na they should have or they should develop chemistry kasi having 3-headed, baga 3-headed dragon yung front court nila tsaka back court kasi Kelly, Balti, tsaka Justin, tapos Mikey, Juan Gomez, and then Alex Stockton. Tapos yung wings mo, sila yung glue like Apolicarpio, Calvin Abueva. So I think the team makes sense. Kailangan lang nila ng chemistry. The third point, 3-point shooting. Their 3-point shooting has been bad so far. For a team na kilala sa kanilang size and front court strength, like again, yung dalawang Justin, masyadong mababa yung 3-point shooting ng Converge. Kasi kailangan mo yun para mag-open up yung paint para sa bigs nila. Kasi if hindi, magpapack the paint lang yung kalaban, hindi makakaporma yung bigs nila. Hindi maniniwala yung defense. Kumbaga, sige, mag-double team ako, bala kayo, tumira ka dyan, Alex Stockton na 20% sa tres. And again, first 2 games pa lang naman. Maybe it's rust. Diba? Start of the conference, very normal to see teams struggle to shoot. Even the better ones, diba? And we don't know yet kung ano ba talaga yung shooting ng team na to kasi nga 2 games pa lang. Pero sa kung anong meron tayo, it says na they've shot 16 out of 51 sa tres, which is 31.4%. Pang-anim lang sila sa 9 teams na nakapaglaro so far as of recording this in terms of 3-point shooting. 31% to me is just objectively bad. Hindi talaga makakaporma sina Kyler Kelly, sila Balti and Arana sa ilalim kung yung team ng Converge shooting roughly 30% from 3. Kumbaga sa 10 na 3 points na i-attempt nila, halos mga 3 to 4 lang ang papasok. So kung ako yung kalaban, edi magdo-double team na lang ako. Kung sa pick and roll, edi magko-commit na lang ako, mag-help na lang ako sa corners. Bahala kayo dyan. Shoot it, Alex Stockton. Shoot it, Mikey Williams na 0 3-point made so far. So far. Pero eventually, hindi natin alam. So yun yung 3 points, 3 red flags na napansin ko so far and most common na binibring up ng mga tao. Pero kung ang tanong talaga ano bang nangyari talaga sa Converge, sa totoo lang, you guys will hate my answer. Hindi nyo magugustuhan yung sagot ko. Pero in my own opinion, they just need more time together. Doesn't mean na gumawa sila ng big moves sa off-season or sa break. They're automatically championship level team na agad. They can compete, kaya nilang tumapat roster-wise and then personnel-wise. Mukhang kaya, mukhang papalag, but they need time. Lahat naman kailangan ng time to really mesh together. Kailangan nilang ma-figure out yung roles nila and how to play together. Ang tawag doon, di ba, chemistry nga. Kagaya na sinabi natin sa number 2. Kasi chemistry is very important. Kahit na very talented ka, kung hindi naman may make sense while, in action, sayang lang. Kasi kung, di ba, may Mikey ka as your third guard, pero pagpasok ni Mikey, parang off. May Calvin ka eventually, pero pagpasok ni Calvin, parang naglagay lang ako ng undersized center sa existing 2 center na walang shooting. Parang walang spacing. Yung mga ganung bagay. They need to figure out how to play together, control, and then leadership as well. Hindi lang sa players but sa coaching staff. I wish mas maging better pa yung game plans nila kasi as of right now, not ideal. Yung mga nakikita kong decisions. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na mas magaling ako, di ba? Like, hindi naman yun yung point. Kahit sino namang fans, pwedeng i-acknowledge siya parang medyo kulang kumpara sa iba. Diba? Hindi, kumbaga pag sinasabi natin or sinasabi ng mga fans online na wait lang, parang yung coaching staff or yung coaching ng team na to medyo kulang, hindi naman nila yung sinasabi in comparison sa kung anong capability nila as a person. Kinukumpara nila yon sa iba pang PBA teams. Like, I'm not saying na hindi ganun kaganda coaching staff ng Converge kasi mas magaling ako. Sinasabi ko yon kasi kumpara sa mga ibang contenders, they're lacking. So, yun lang naman. And then again, 3-point shooting kasi mababa. Pero at the same time, pinakamalaking nagpapahila pababa doon yung 20% shooting ni Alex Stockton at yung 0% ni Mikey Williams na 0 out of 7 total. So once na mag-settle yun, if it settles, baka magsimula na sila magmukhang isa sa mga better teams sa liga and one of, isa sa mga contenders. Especially kapag bumalik si Abueva and he fits the team well. Another guy na pwedeng makatulong sa kanila yon kapag nagsastruggle yung young player or young wing na si Policarpio, na pagdating ng playoffs, we can expect him to. So na yun, I hope hindi nila palitan si Kyler Kelly. I hope they give it more time. Kasi hindi naman talaga, kung hindi naman kailangan ng significant or hindi naman significant upgrade yung mangyayari, parang hindi na worth it eh. Kasi si Kelly, solid enough siya sa mga bagay na kailangan niyang gawin. Yung numbers, baka sabihin ng madami or ng Converge, parang kulang. Pero, ang kailangan mag-step up yung iba eh. Like si Mikey. Si Juan has to make better decisions. Justin Arana, may mga rumors na baka gusto na magpa-trade pero rumors lang naman yon. Pero sana, di ba, step up din. And si Balti as well. And maybe, they play a better team eventually. Or later on the conference.